Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pinkley. Welcome to the Ranting Raving Podcast. I am your host, and today I have a very special guest with me.
It's the new Philly, man. It's the son of the 215. I'm here.
Hey, thanks so much for popping out. And tell them a little bit about what you do and who you are. Let them know if they don't know.
Oh, man. Artist, MC, lyrical samurai, hustler, actor, performer, entertainer. I'm a Swiss Army knife. You know what I mean? I do a lot of things, man. You know, Philadelphian, you know what I mean? Philanthropist, entrepreneur, you know, fighter for truth and justice, the Philadelphia way, you know. Just the son, man. Success or nothing. SON. Just, you know, doing my thing and pushing the Philadelphia experience further.
Listen, that was a lot for y'all. I hope y'all got that all. But no, listen, honestly, he's telling the truth. Yeah. No BS. Swear to goodness gracious. He does all those things and many more. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen him somewhere, heard of him. He just actually did his big one at the Hot Box, which was such a great time. Crazy. Definitely killed that. But you closed out the show, didn't you?
Closed it out, man.
Headline, shut down the show, and I mean, really had the crowd. Y'all see the recap is coming.
Shout out that my guy Bug too, man, for putting me on that. Good dude, man. Been moving around the Philly hip hop entertainment industry. So gotta shout my dog out. And shout out Pink for this right here. It's the same thing I was sipping at the Hot Box. If y'all saw my performance, I had the extra sauce in me that night. So you know.
Right. Speaking of Pink Drink, shout out to our sponsor, Pink Drink. You guys already know we are available 24/7, pick up or delivery. All you have to do is hit that order form, or you can DM at PINKKDRINKKS. The summer is almost over. At the end of August, the jugs for a dub is over. So no more jugs for a dub. They were back to $30. Y'all should have took advantage. A couple of y'all did. I hope y'all can before the summer ends. But starting September 1st, they're back to 30. So you guys tap in. Make sure you guys are copping all your pink drinks. We got the 4-pack, 6-pack, gallons, half gallons. We even go bigger than that. So let me know if you guys need me for an event or if you just want to buy the drinks and bring them. You already know we have options. I will work with you.
Cop
all right.
Up. Stop being tight. Cop up.
Right. So first and foremost, before we get into these little juicy subjects we have, we're going to talk about Words of Wisdom. As you know, Words of Wisdom is on hiatus until the fall. We are on episode 92, so you guys go check that out, but we're going backwards. So in our motion of going backwards, we're on episode 15. In episode 15, the message was keep your circle tight, keep your circle small. And y'all have to understand how important that is, not to be running around with a million people who are all liabilities. Like, y'all be running around in these big packs of like, I'm not even gonna say guys, it'd be girls too, and then y'all just be around. What are y'all doing? Are y'all being productive? Because if y'all was being productive, everybody would have a job to do and everybody would be doing it. Y'all wouldn't just be sitting there mean mugging or whatever. Like, but just in general, like even when it comes down to your business, everybody, how did everybody know all my business? Because you done told the person who puts everyone's business in the street, or you done told 4 million people, you in a group chat just letting off on all your business. Now everybody knows because you don't keep your circle small. You don't keep your circle tight. You gotta be jealous, worried about people who are jealous of you, people who are envious, wanting what you have, and will do anything to, you know, try to put that little monkey wrench in wherever they can and ruin your plan. So you got to be careful and mindful, and you have to keep your circle small. You guys go back and check out the episode. I went in depth and talked about a couple other things, but we want to hear some of the 215. We want to hear your input and your outlook on keeping your circle small. Do you agree with that phrase? Do you not agree? And it's something you practice?
Oh, I totally agree, and I definitely try to practice it. You know, to those who don't know, I'm a part of something called, outside of other deals that I got, my own imprint, 215th, and I got a distribution deal with a company called EQ Distro, but I'm also a part of Freedom Thinkers Academy, and that's my brother Philadelphia Freeways label. You know, I've been an artist under that label since I say about like 2020, and you know, it's less is more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's plenty of us. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm moving around with my team, like I always try to tell younger artists or anybody that's trying to navigate this game, you need people around you that believe in the dream just as much as you do. You know what I mean? Not just yes men that's going, oh yeah, son, oh yeah, that's dope, son. I need people that's going to let me know, like, hold up, bro. nah, maybe we shouldn't do that. Yo, we need to get up out of here. This about to happen. You got to have people around you that want it just as bad as you do, want the best for you just like you do. And sometimes you can't see that if you got just a bunch of hanger-ons around you, or yes people, or yes men, or yes women who just in it for the wrong reasons. They got ulterior motives, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I need, you know what I mean, just my core people, the ones I feel like I can trust, the ones I know, and it might not be a day one. Might be somebody you just met a month or two ago, but they done roll hard than the people you known for the last 10, 20 years.
The craziest part is it's probably not going to be a day one.
Come on.
That day one, day two conversation, when I first heard it, I was like, oh my God, it's so true. That's so true.
I got some day ones, man, that I love them to death, but can't get them to pull up to a show or grab a piece of merch or scream a song to save my life. If my life was on the line and I was like, yo, bro, please just push play, I probably would leave here. But I got some I've known in the past year that have been to every show I had in the past year. So it's like,
so true.
That's the people I need around me. You know what I mean? And you are the company you keep. And, you know, people judge you off who you are around and off of who your enemies are. So, you know, it's a lot to that. It's layers to that. You know what I mean? Keeping your circle tight. It's layers to that because your circle got to be very, very tight, and you got to make sure it's a well-rounded circle. And to borrow from a chapter out of my man Free book, you know, to be around us, before anything, you can be hot, you can be dope, you can be talented, you gotta be a good person. You know what I mean? Before any of that. So, you know, some people just, you know, it's a lot of scumbags out here running around, you dig? So I don't want none of that around me, man. You dig? I need the good energy, the positive vibes at all times.
Sure. I feel like that was deep. I just want to touch on something you said real quick before we get into wild card. So you were saying people judge you based off of who your friends are, but they also judge you based off your enemies. And I think that's decent because I think that's like not something people think about. But think about like if you're in this big group of people, right? You with your homies, y'all just mobbing whatever they say nowadays. Listen, I don't even know.
Mobbing.
You guys are hanging out
with the members.
Let me talk how I talk.
With the members.
You guys are hanging out with members only club. I don't know, but all of a sudden you're in a situation where I don't even want to say this, but like something crazy happens and you get caught up in mess and it wasn't even your enemy, but it's now your enemy because you're with these people. So now even that is like a crazy thing. And I don't know, that stuck out to me because I don't hear that a lot.
Or even take it a step further. Somebody who don't like you, don't want to see you win, but they might not be doing what you doing. Why should I beef with that person? Why go through it with that person? If I know you're not doing what I'm doing, now people will judge me off of my enemy. Well, that person now can say, yeah, I was beefing with Pink. I was Now they thinking that person on your level.
Yo, that's crazy.
You just leveled them up just off of that. Just off of responding to their little beef.
That's so true.
I'm going to kill you the best way and just ignore you.
Ignore it, exactly.
And you'll never get into my circle.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, yeah, it's layers to that. Keep your circle tight. Yeah, that's
real. Yeah, that's real. Now, if y'all live, that's some words of wisdom for you.
From the sun, man. Come on, man.
That's some words of wisdom. Make sure you guys are tapping in again to Words of Wisdom. That was episode 15. There's a playlist on the High Pink Lee YouTube channel, HIPINKKLEE, where you can go down and be able to see all 92 episodes. So make sure you guys are tapping in. So we're about to get into the wild card. Sun is going to start us off.
Wild card.
And the wild card section, as already know.
Yeah, I could pick anyone. I'm just going to go. Let's see. All right. Rapping or acting, which do you like better and why? Whew. I mean, I feel like I ain't going to say that's a given. Of course, you know, I love hip hop. I love being an MC because that's the gateway. That opened the door to everything else. But acting is dope. Acting is real dope. I ain't going to lie to you because it give you a chance I'm so used to always being son of the 215. Being an actor give me a chance to be other people. Like I done played a homeless person, you know what I mean? I done played a best friend. I done played a gangster. I done played, a shooter. It give you all type play. Hopefully I get more roles. I think you were like one of those player types. Yeah,
in the movie
I was playing in another movie. Yeah.
That was funny.
So it gave me a chance to just tap into other personalities and lifestyles and push the limit. So I really love acting. But if I had to choose one, come on, man. I got to choose the mic, man. I got to pick the mic.
Yeah, I figured it would go that way.
Man, the mic. So, you know.
That's interesting. I like it.
No doubt, no doubt.
We are going to get into, after our wild cards and our pick a struggle game, we are going to get into a Ranting Raving review of, I think the most recent one I could find was, because you've been in a couple, but it was The Ultimate High.
The Ultimate High.
So, yeah, that was the one I was like, yo, this character reminds me of an Uptown.
I played a guy by the name of Cash. Yeah, Cash and Ultimate High.
We gonna get into it on the review, but it was a funny character. You guys gotta check out that movie.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right, it's on me now.
All right.
Choose a wild card. Let's see. Would you take a $70K a week job offer where you get to paid in a pitch black room and do nothing for 20 hours a day? Why or why not? I'm gonna say I would try. I would try it, but I'm a person. I gotta move. I gotta stay active. I got things to do. Like I got so much to do. Like I got business. I got things. Mm-hmm. So yes, I know that $70K a week. I could take like a month of that, invest it into the bid, take another month. Like I could do it, but I don't know if I could physically sit there for 20 hours, pitch black. I'm going to bed probably. Pitch black, right? I'm probably going to bed. And I can only do like 3-4 days a week too. Like it can't be every day.
That's harsh.
What about you? Do you think you could do it?
I feel like that too. I feel your sentiments exactly. I'm an artist, so my mind give me wings. Like in a dark pitch black room, that's like a graveyard for a dreamer.
A dreamer, right?
Dang, that's rough for $70K. I might could do it for maybe a month.
Like a month. I might try to pull it off.
One of them boys that like I'm only gonna be here for like 2 months.
Like as soon as training's over, I'm out.
I'm out of here. I just came to get the first 2 checks.
Yep. Yeah. Because the first 2 gonna set it off. I'm not gonna need that no more.
That darkness ain't for the kid. I had a job before, actually, when I was younger, and I had an office job, and I'll never forget, bro. One of the worst experiences I ever had.
We got to hear this.
Yo,
my drink.
My stars. You hear me? Like, and I was a person that was on the phone, and I was doing like health insurance, trying to get their information. Man, people was dropping the M-bomb on me. All type was crazy. Crazy. And then you in a cubicle, and ain't nothing like being in a lower cubicle from 9 to 5, bro. It's like, yo, I'm going insane in there, like to the point I just started making up ways to get out of work. Then one time I took some coffee and mixed it in water and put it on my shirt, and went in my director over, like, I just threw up, and she's like, get out of here, you gotta go. I walk out like James Bond, like I just did a mission, like, I'm supposed to be on the streets. This ain't for me. That's how I know they falling for that stuff. Get me out of here. This ain't for me. That was too easy. Like I'm supposed to be on the block. So that's so funny.
I feel like a cubicle is a dream stifler, just because, like, as an artist, well, I'm a believer that as an artist, we are an entrepreneur as being an artist alone, right? And if you don't agree with that sentiment, then you're not taking your craft serious. But yeah, I feel like for an entrepreneur to work for someone else is already demeaning. Yes. But then you put me in a box. Like you're literally putting me in a box, and I got to stay here and just be like,
so you basically saying, all right, for a couple half of your life, you're going to be in this box. And as soon as you get out this box, you going to be and get ready going your way to the next box. But hey, you had a great run. I seen a lady that was in there for like 40 years. No, listen, I see a lady that was in there, Pink, for like 40 years. She retired. They gave her a balloon.
Oh my God.
And a slice of cake and a card. And I'm looking like, dang, you really just gave these people your life.
It's so sad.
And they hit you with she probably got a little pension or whatever. But it's like, bro, I'm 70-something. What am I supposed to do?
Most people, and I say this all the time to people, and people don't believe me, but it's so true. Let me see this. I can say this where it's safe for YouTube. People unalive quicker when they retire if they don't have like a hobby or something that they're going to do. Like they need to wake up with purpose every single day. It has to be something that you love to do. That's why I rather, like, I'm in the dental field by profession. I'll never go back. Not because I don't love teeth and love working with teeth. I do orthodontic assisting. I love it so much, right? But I love everything I do more.
Wow.
And so I rather put everything I have into what I'm doing now than to go work and build. Like I used to work for a private office, and I would see, like, we would be taking lunch. We'd be taking a late lunch because we had late patients, right? So we get like 15 minutes for an hour, went to 15 minutes. And then we can't even sit in the right. And then we can't even sit. We can't even sit in the break room because the owner is meeting with contractors to get a new house built from the ground up.
To get to the break room. I got 5 minutes left.
I got 5 minutes left, and now we can't even eat because you're sitting with a contractor getting another house built from the ground up off my back.
Go back to work, basically. That's all the option I got.
Yeah, like I
try to tell my people, man, use the job industry or the job force, whatever you want to call it. Don't look at it as a job. Look at it as another hustle. That's it. Look at it as another hustle. You going to work, okay, you a musician. I got a show tonight after this. That's what I really love. That's what I love. This is just my hustle. When
I pick up my little side jobs from hustle here and there, when I pick them up, I let them know, oh, this is the hustle. No, I always tell them, like, I can't work this day, because these are my priorities. I shoot my podcast this day. I do events on this day, and I be in the studio, whatever the case is. They have to know that you're not the priority. That what I'm doing outside of here, that's the priority. And I'm about to tell all these employees about it, and they all about to be coming to the show, just so y'all know. Like, and that's how it be. And I promote it in here.
Flyers, everything.
Mess around and have a drink in my bag.
Cubicle wall gonna have a picture of me and everything. Oh, hello. I saw you. Yeah, that's me.
Hello.
I told y'all I ain't standing
and that's when I decide to go do that, because everything goes into the business.
Sometimes I go back to them old jobs because, since things been going up, like I've been on Fox 29 and stuff. So sometimes I go back and they'll be like, oh, I saw you on Fox 29. I'm like, yeah. I go look at the manager like, you know what I mean? I go visit some of them old places that fired me all quick. Thought that was going to go your way, but it didn't. Yeah. Hustle, man. That's hustle, man. Hustle. What do you say on Hustle and Flow? It ain't over for me. Yeah. Keep hustling. Real rap.
That's how it really is. Nipsey said it's a marathon. We got to know what it is.
It's a marathon. Rest in peace, Nip.
Yes. All right. It's on you for a wild card.
Let's do it. I like these wild cards, man.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get.
All right. We got the rapping out. Let's get that over there. All right. 2 left. What we going to do? We going to go here. All right. What is one book or movie that profoundly changed your perspective on life? Oh, wow. Whoa, man. I love it. I'm such a movie buff, man. Oh, man. You going to do that to me? Can it be the movie and the book?
Yeah, you can do both.
All
you can do whatever.
All right, yes. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna just grab one out of the air that it's so many, but I want to pick the one that's recent to me, that I've read the book and watched the movie. And I know this is gonna be left field, but I already told you this. You know this about me. I'm out of all the movie genres, I love horror. Like, I'm a vicious horror boy. So I read the book and watched the movie Pet Sematary.
Oh, okay.
The reason, and it's watch how I tie this in. The reason that it changed my perspective on life is because the basis of that movie was, if you could come back, or bring people back that you lost, what would you? And I think that come past everybody's mind. Like, if I could bring back some of my loved ones or this or that, but remember, they was coming back different. You know what I mean? They weren't coming back the same.
And you don't know how they're going to come back either.
So it's like, do we want to live forever? Do you want that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, let people rest. And, maybe it's meant for people to rest. Or, you know what I mean? That always was crazy to me. Like, how he twisted that. Stephen King, great author. And another one, I'm going to just throw another one out there too, is Stand By Me. I'm on my Stephen King joint right now. He did Stand By Me too. It's a movie about a bunch of young kids, and they go walking and looking for a body in the summer, and they end up finding it. But the real premise of the story in the movie is, you never had friends like you had when you was like 12, 13 years old.
Mm-hmm. That's so true.
That time in your life is like, it's real precious. And somebody put me on this. My wife put me on this. Shout out wifey. She said we forget that when we was growing up around that time, that it was a time where that was the last day you went outside and played, like on some play stuff, like with your homies.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
One day you did that, and then the next day you were just in high school now, super cool. I don't play outside no more. I don't do that. I'm calling girls and doing this and that. So it's
That's
like
so
you
crazy.
gotta cherish the moments, man.
Yeah.
So books and movies, especially movies. I love movies, man. I love movies, but those are two movies that really made me think deep. And I read the book and watched the movie. Shout out Stephen King, man. Dope.
That's crazy. So I'm glad. So one, the Pet Cemetery. I'm glad that you brought that up because, like, I saw Pet Cemetery once, like a long time ago. But I like that aspect, and I didn't know it was a book.
Yeah, it was a book. The book.
So
and they always
that.
say the book is better than the movie.
It is. I always say that on this podcast. I always say
and
that
Stephen
every
King,
time.
like he said, that was one of his movies that really scared him. Like that one really scared him because the ending ain't no happy ending at that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, you know, not to give it away for anybody that never seen it out there, but the doctor, after losing his family or whatever, he still keep trying to, like, all right, you know, I brought my son back, but it was a couple days before I did that. My wife, it just happened a couple hours ago, you know, dang, she gonna come back regular. No, she come back on that type time too. So
That's
it's like
crazy.
You know, sometimes it's like, you know, yeah, we would want, but would you really want to? Like, you know, it's crazy out here.
They just made a part 2 to that, too, didn't they?
They even got an origin joint now of it out, like a prequel, a
they
backstory.
doing it. Oh, they gonna juice that. They gonna make as much money as they can off that one story. I ain't mad at them.
I'm Vicious movie boy. I love that, man. If you listen to the music, I've referenced a lot of different movies and stuff like that.
I'm just now getting up on movies, but for me, the question, I couldn't really tie it to one, but I just tied it to the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Woo.
Only because that was the first book that I read as a kid. My dad made me read that when I was like
Classic.
8, right? I think I've said that to y'all so many times. If y'all don't know this, one day we're gonna do Pink trivia.
Dang, Pink, you took my good John. I couldn't think fast enough.
I know it's so many.
Damn.
It's so many that because I could even say that about
that is a banger in the movie when Spike did the movie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what reminded me too.
Tearjerker. I am Malcolm X when they all stand up.
And I used to have it on audio tape. So I used to have. So my dad gifted me the book and the audio tape. So back in the day, I used to have it on tape player. So I was so intrigued by, especially the description of the way, like his dad, like there were certain things that really intrigued me, and I couldn't like shake them. So I'd be I'd listen to the audio tape all the time. I was like obsessed with it for like a year. It was like really crazy,
banger.
but that changed my my life and my perspective. I grew up in pretty much all white neighborhoods my whole life, so that's why my parents were so big on instilling Black history in me so young. And it used to be like a weird thing. I used to be like, oh my God, I don't care. I don't want to do it. But now I appreciate it so much.
You really know and could come to understand what we went through in our plight.
Yeah.
And, you know, knowing that 5 generations back in your bloodline, somebody was somebody's slave or bed wench or was hung or this and that. You get to thinking like, hold on. I got to carry it a little different out here. Like, you know what I mean? So that's definitely a banger. I've read the book and seen that. That's one book I've read and seen the movie. And just to throw this one out there, this is a pick too, but this is something I'm saying y'all should read if you haven't. Black Brothers Inc. That's a story about the first black mafia, and a lot of people don't know.
Oh,
first black
saw
mafia
that.
was in Philadelphia.
That's
I mean, the original black mafia, Sam Christian and all them guys. But
it's called Black Boys Inc.
Black Brothers
Inc.
Do for self. And if y'all know that slogan, it's a rapper from Philly right now. Welcome home to Tiffy Bay. He uses that, you know, do for self moniker. So if you ain't never checked that out, check that book out. It's dope. Hopefully they make a movie about it. You know what I mean? That'd be dope.
I can't wait. So I'm actually, so I have like a little list from guests that have come on the podcast. I'm in the middle of Charlemagne's latest book right now.
Okay.
And I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to start one before I finish it. But I have that added to my list.
That's a dope question too. What you reading right now for people?
Oh yeah, what are you reading right now? Yeah.
I'm on the 50, what is it? 50 powers, 50 Lawler powers, 50 John. 50 Cent book. It's a good joint for us artists.
Super good.
It's definitely good for artists to read.
So it's actually available on YouTube audio for free.
There it is.
That's how I'm listening to it.
I ain't got time to be. Hey, look, man, I'm in the car like this. Yeah, right, Fifth. You know what? But if 50 would be like, you need to read a book a day. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Like it be like I love like Charlamagne's book is good too, and I love it. But I gotta
check that out.
I have a physical copy. I went to go get it signed. He was actually in Germantown. Yeah, I got to like rap with him for a little bit, get the book signed.
Here, man.
They love it. They know Philly is the source. Let me tell you, I'm not from Philly, so I can say this: Philly is the source. Y'all be stealing from Philly. Philly be having all the talent. Philly be having all the swag. Philly be starting all the trends, all the moves, all the waves, all the wavy stuff, and nobody gives Philly their credit. I'm not sure if it's because there's not enough unity and support here. I'm not sure why, but it's like Philly always gets looked over when they are literally the source.
We changing that, man.
And I'm not like a biased person. That's why I say that first. I'm not biased.
Make sure y'all make a clip out of that, what she just said right there, because that'll go viral.
Yeah, we gonna clip it.
You know what I mean? Because you sitting here with the sun. That's my whole brand. I told y'all I'm selling the Philadelphia experience, so I have to know how important my city is and what we bring to the table.
Philly is different.
How much legendary things we've done and contributed to, not just in music, but in the culture. Not just music, the culture. One of the most murals in the world is here. Some of the best food, the best women, jazz musicians, all to DJs, all type of stuff, man. Dancing, all type of stuff,
canvas art, graffiti, everything. Man. When it comes down to Philly, is crazy. Man. And y'all wonder why they keep coming here.
Pink is here, man. That's where her platform is at. So
I somehow made it to Philadelphia, and I love it.
Here. Once you've been here for a certain amount of time, we own you. You stuck. You stuck.
I'm excited to be adopted because when you first come, Philadelphians don't always accept you in there. You be like, oh.
But if we
I smell other states on her.
Yeah.
I smell other states on her. She not from here.
No, that's NY. No, that's a little Ohio or something.
Is that Midwest?
Yeah, that's dirty South. Yeah.
But I'm here. I like Philly. I like the art in Philly. I do appreciate the art in Philly. I love it. I can't everything is artistic just doing here.
Because I'm on this show, man. I just got to keep it a buck because you just said that. That's why I was so, ecstatic and hyped to do, the Philly Hot Box. Not just the artists that they had, but the aesthetics of how they had the show set up, the experience they offered people. That's heavy, man. And, it had Philly all over it. You feel me? So I just got to salute y'all for that, man, for the dope artists that y'all had on the platform, the way y'all laid it out, the red carpet for the artists. And it made us feel good to get on the stage and be able to give a dope performance. Look, man, I'm always hustling. My phone.
Yeah, I love that too. Philly Hot Box was so decent. And I love the lineup too. Yeah. Like this time the lineup was like not to shade anyone because I've been on the everyone for the last couple years. I'm not y'all know I'm not shading it. But this one was very special. I thought it was just the combination of everyone. Everyone had like the same vibe, but yet a totally different vibe at the same time. If I can explain that, you guys, the footage is coming very soon, so you'll be able to see it. And the recap is coming soon. You'll still be able to see it. But if you weren't there, you just weren't there. You missed it. Like it was such an amazing experience.
I bet you this. I bet you after people see that one, and I'm sure they've been doing this, but when they see that one, if they ain't perform at the Hot Box yet, they gonna want to, man.
Yeah, they be trying, but this is it. I'm gonna give y'all a tip about Hot Box. Everyone selected from Hot Box. We choose from people who we see are working. We choose from people who are coming to Open Vibe Philly and working on their craft and practicing their craft. You're not gonna get chosen just because you want to pay or because you try to DM. Like, I'm sorry, money doesn't morals over money every time. It's not gonna work that way. Like, if you're not working, you can't pay your way in.
Morals over money.
We're not doing that. Like, you can't just pay your way into anything. You gotta put that work in.
In Philly terms, you gotta be a stepper. You understand me?
Big stepper.
You got to be the biggest of the steppers out here, man.
That's just how it gotta be. So if you curious, because we have another one coming in December, so dropping that gem. It's a quarterly event. It happens every 4 months. So y'all tap in. I'm about to get into this wild card. I think it's
the next wild.
This one. Should we normalize women proposing to men? Why or why not? So you already know. I don't know. Maybe you don't know, but you about to find out. No, we're not doing that, ladies.
Don't normalize women proposing to us.
No, we need to stay on our feminine energy. That is stepping outside of our boundaries. It's stepping out of our divine feminine energy. That is not our job. Okay. It's not our place. It's not.
I could dig it.
It's not what we're supposed to do. If you disagree, please feel free to disagree. Because I love it.
I wouldn't mind it if my wife. Shout out wifey. I love you, baby.
Shout out wifey.
I wouldn't mind if she would have proposed to me, but I wanted to proposing to her did make me feel like a thoroughbred. And made me feel good, like
a man,
I checked
right?
something off of my man bucket list. Like, all right, I really got on a knee and
yeah.
oh yes, babe, and that felt good. Like, oh, all right.
And that's exactly how a woman would feel. If she did it.
We don't want to take that away. We don't want to take. Look, we don't want to take that away from y'all. All right. Trust me, we don't. We not trying to take y'all moment away from y'all. We get it.
Yeah,
and,
but women are for it though. Like,
I know what they are.
I just don't believe. I just believe we need to be like in our feminine energy. We need to be ladylike. It's just certain things like, and I'm
no doubt.
I'm a little bit traditional, not too much, but just a little bit. And that's like one thing where I'm just like, no, y'all doing too much.
I totally feel
you know what I mean.
And
you're
I
not
feel
in
like certain things y'all should have. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I tell my lady all the time, like. One of the most beautiful things I ever seen was her bringing my daughter in the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's something us men we can't do. You feel me? So we get to watch y'all do that. That made me love her a whole different type way. Like, dang, baby did that. Yeah. And she did it like gracefully. Like, Doc, like, all right, pushy. Like,
it was there. Baby. Yep. It was there.
Let me find out you a top goon. Like,
how you do that?
Because from what I'm looking at, it's like, yo, I'm from here with it. Like, yo, the doctor said, okay, we just going and pushed on the belt and all the blood. I'm like, yo. And she
Did
just
she have a natural birth?
She just tweeting.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
I had one natural birth and she's a goon for that because that took a lot out of me.
Yes. So
natural births are crazy.
Y'all get my salute. Go ahead, y'all got it. You know, y'all want the ring? Cool. Y'all got it. We get down and give y'all the ring. But fellas, y'all know, man. It make the lady feel good to do that. So, I ain't trying to strip that away from y'all. Let them have that. Let them have a moment, man.
Yeah, I feel like men should, because also a man is like the leader of the household as well. So how are you telling him when he's ready to leave?
Right.
Also, you know what I mean? Like, you're putting him in a position where now he has like more responsibility and you didn't even like consider if he was ready for that.
It's like us basically saying, not how people be like, this is a trust ring. It's like us basically saying, like, listen.
Yeah, promise ring.
If you
type
ready
thing.
to walk through life with me, I promise you, we gonna be cool. I got you. You got me. Yeah. So
and I
agree with Pink.
It's crazy, but y'all let us know in the comments. Should we normalize women proposing to men? Because you guys are like really, I see it all on the interwebs. I don't agree, ladies, but let me know how you all feel.
Some of these men is in a zesty era,
is in a feminine era, and they soft girl era.
I want her to propose to me. Like,
that's how I feel. That's exactly how it feels. It feels like you go hold out your hand like this. Go ahead, put it on. Like, it's just doing too much. I don't think, ladies, let's just stay in our feminine energy. Like, y'all love talking about this soft girl era. Like, living your soft girl era. Okay?
Soft girl era.
They love saying that. So, all right, you got one more over there for you.
For the kid. All right, so we got that one out the way. Boom, we got that one out the way. This is my last one. Who is more wrong, the dealer or the user? Ooh, that's real.
That's a deep one.
I ain't gonna hold you. I come to be on rave that, like, I'm a brilliant. You know what I mean? I've been on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? I've been on both sides of the fence. Had been in the streets doing what I needed to do. I had a crazy, for all the people that ever went through this, a crazy pill addiction at one time. I'm man enough to say it because I got songs about it. So I'm trying to help the next man. So it's rough, you know what I mean, on both sides. But if I would say who more in the wrong, I got to be real. Like, and I know some people probably gonna look at me crazy. I would say the dealer, you know what I mean, the dealer, because a user, like, you know what I'm saying. If we talking about drugs in that realm,
absolutely,
that's a sickness. That could be a sickness. It was times where I was in my act and I wanted to chill. Like, I really wanted to stop. Like, man, but couldn't. Because it's like, yo, I'm afraid of what this about to do to my body. I don't want to go to no withdrawal. I don't want to do that. I'm scared to death. And then you really go through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you under control. Like, if you're dealing, you can easily say, hey, I don't want no more parts of the streets. You dig? There's too much going on out here. I can go McDonald's and get a 2-week pup, and yeah, it might not come as fast, but I ain't gotta watch my back. I ain't gotta do this and do that. You know what I mean? Some people, once they get, we seen the best fall from grace because of an addiction. Some of the greatest. You know what I mean? Some of the greatest.
That's so true.
So it's like, yo, like, I ain't saying that, you know, people got to get out here and do what they got to do, support their families and stuff like that. I'm not saying that we going out there with the intent to kill our community, because like I said, I've been on both sides. You know what I mean? I've been on the dealer side too, and it's like, yo, at that time I wasn't thinking about who I was hurting. It was just like what I needed for me or what I needed to get done for me. You know what I mean? So we're not saying that everybody's going out there with that intent, but if you wanted to say, no, I'm cool, you could. Sometimes them people that's the users can't be like, all right, I'm stopping right now. They can't.
I love that. I love that perspective, because I think you brought in, because like, even though like I had the question and I was like, I couldn't come up with an answer. Yeah, like I know we're both supposed to answer, but it's such a real question, because it's like, how do you decide? But I think that the dealer may be too. And I was thinking, like, I agree with you on what you said, but I didn't think of that. I thought about the fact that like, if the dealer stopped having a supply, then a user's going to go to another dealer. But if there's no more dealers in general, then they have no choice but to eventually get clean. It's going to happen naturally, right?
You might have to go to a place to get clean or something like that, but they got to get clean.
Yeah, they got to get clean. So if there's no dealers, then but that was, I think you got a little more intricate, and I really do like your answer. I thought that was some like real thought put behind that.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was definitely interesting. So you guys let us know in the comments down below. Let us know, who is more wrong in a situation, a dealer or a user? Let us know in the comments. And we'd love to hear from you guys. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we have some more. Well, we have more wild card for you. And we also have our new game, Pick a Struggle, which we will be getting into. So you guys stay locked in, because once you locked in, ain't no switching up. We'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back to the Ranting Raving Podcast. Thank you for staying locked in with us. We're about to get into a game. This is a game I've been wanting to bring to the podcast for quite some time. And I said, you know what? We got Sun 2 and 5 coming through. Let's bring out this game. It is called Pick a Struggle. On this card, there will be an option for you. So it'll say like, would you rather do this or that? Something like a this or that game, but we talking about the struggle. All right. So it could be struggles of all levels, different struggles, different perspective of struggle. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna let you pick the first one. And we're gonna get into it.
Struggle is real.
Struggle is real. You tapped it like a bottle, like.
Would you rather 10 million today with a 15-year increase on your age, or go back to the age of 5 with all your knowledge you have now? Easy. I'd rather go back to the age of 5.
See, Sun 215 is smart.
With all the knowledge I got now, what? I would be like, bro, we about to be up.
We up. Like, they gonna be in kindergarten like, what you talking about?
I'm gonna be up. You crazy? 5, most definitely. Facts. I like to go back to 5.
I agree with you there. I thought that was like, because I've seen similar questions online, and people are like, oh no, give me a couple mil, I'm good. And I'd be like, but then you're like 15 years older. I don't know how young I look. Y'all be carding me, so I'm gonna say I look a little young, but 15 years on me, I ain't about to be doing too much. So no.
I could go back to that 5-year mark and make 15 by the time I'm a 15. Dime. Yeah, by the time I'm 10. Macaulay Culkin did it with one hit movie. He did it. This boy did it, and we got to go kick it with Mike and all that. Hold on, let me run that back.
Facts. Yeah. If I know everything I know now, especially, and I feel like this is a question people choose 5 when they're actually learning in life, when they're actually progressing, when they're being productive, and you're going to, when you're trying to reach a goal anyway, you're learning so much along the way.
Come on.
Like earlier when you said music, you were like, I wouldn't have like acting or any of the other things without music, and that's how I feel. Like I wouldn't have events or drinks or anything. Like music has always been the consistent thing in my life forever. Before I heard a rap song, I wrote a rap song.
Come on.
Like that's how it is. So it's like you gotta have. Y'all know how it is. I ain't gonna talk y'all head out. Y'all already know how it is. I feel like I'll be going off on y'all sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta go off on them, man.
Yeah, they tired of hearing me, but I'm still gonna be in y'all ears. As much as I make y'all laugh, I'm gonna make y'all think every time. All right, pick a struggle. I always like to
pick a struggle.
This one. All right. Would you rather eliminate violence or eliminate poverty, and why? So, I think I would eliminate poverty because I feel like violence would almost eliminate itself for the most part, right?
Damn.
Like, people are like angry when they're like hungry or literally just hungry, right? Or if they can't feed their family or if they can't like get their kids what they need or whatever, people get angry and they get frustrated, and that's what causes them to break and to snap and to have these moments of, oh, I didn't even mean to snap that hard. Now somebody's unalived or whatever the case is. So you don't always, so that's coming from the poverty. So if we eliminate the poverty and then implement things, tools to help people like, remain above the poverty level, at least middle class, and keep them cool, then I think we wouldn't have as much violence. Like there's always going to be, there's some things that could form, but that would take down a lot of it, because crime is always around areas that have what? Poverty.
There you go.
Because they have to take it. If I can't earn it, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
If I don't feel like I have it and I need it and you got it, I'm taking it from you. That's the culture. So, or that's not, I don't want to say that's the culture. It's just the circumstance.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't want to say it's the culture, because it's not the culture. It's the reality. It's the circumstance. So, would you agree though?
I was thinking violence, man, till you broke it down like that. And that really makes sense. Like if I feel like if maybe we could eliminate the poverty problem, then the violence would banish itself, because like you said, where do you find violence? In poverty stricken places, you feel me? And that's real.
I feel like that about Philly too. From an outsider looking in. You about to go to Philly with it?
Yeah, I got to. I mean, I'm the son. You feel me?
Period.
I feel like, and I've been, a victim of violence, myself and to people I love, you know what I mean? I know gun violence all too well. I lost a lot of friends and family members to that. So it's like, but in areas and times in Philly where it was at us worst times, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that Philly is just this horrible place, because it's not. You know what I mean?
The gun violence went down this summer.
Yes, it did. You did, and hopefully it keeps going down. But at the end of the day, it's that's everywhere. Everywhere got a hood or a ghetto or urban America, wherever you go. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
So but you still can find beauty in them places. It's called the beautiful struggle. You dig? It's beauty in the struggle. You know what I mean? As you can find it. So the poverty is way. I feel like it's way more up on the ladder of things we need to, chop down on. You know what I mean? The violence. If like you said, if we ain't got to worry about, if I ain't got to worry about that, how I'm gonna feed my kid tonight, or I just lost my job, I gotta go rob this bank now, or like this happened because I got an argument with this person because they was mad because they just lost their job, or it's a lot to deal with.
And when people get like in times of desperation like that, they don't even think about their choices. Like I know someone
about the repercussions.
I know I'm not like don't know this person, but I know someone who was close to this person who robbed a 7-Eleven and had to give away 14 or 13 years of their life or something like that. Sitting in jail, all because but mind you, the what was the reason of the robbing? Their kid's mom was on them about their daughter needing things, and he just was like, I don't know what to do, gonna go rob the 7-Eleven. Like that's just the first thing that came to him for whatever reason. But I truly believe that he felt like he was pushed in a corner. He didn't have any options, which we always have a choice. I'm not gonna make any excuses. We always have options, but that's just a little prime example of how the poverty led directly to the violence. Now it's leading him to be outside of the home for 13 years. Now the little girl is missing a father. So now she's angry. Now she's perpetuating violence. Like this is the cycle. Like this is how these things work. Like if y'all don't know, like, and this is someone who didn't grow up in the who's been in the hood but didn't grow up there. So I had to learn these things as with a mind of like a little bit more maturity, I guess. Like I learned these things older. So not that much older, but older. So it's like looking around, you'd be like, yo, this is a crazy cycle.
Crazy.
But when you're in the cycle, you don't see it, you don't feel it, you don't understand it. Even like before I kind of knew, I would maybe like more leaning to judgmental side, not understanding. But once you like start having friends, you'd be like, oh no, it's real. It's real. This is real. Like this is not like real. This isn't like something they're just like, people pretending or acting whatever. No, this is real life for them. Like this isn't like Yeah, because we see it on the internet, we see it on TV, people trying to like appropriate the culture.
Right outside your door. Quick story, and this is so crazy that you brought this topic up.
Yeah.
My life is like a movie. This is so crazy. This happened last night on my kids,
That's
right?
crazy.
So I'm coming from Sipping with Sammy, right?
Shout out to Sammy, by the way, friend of the show.
You know, I get dropped off by my PR. We rode up there together. Shout out my PR, Native PR. What's up, Nate? I decide I want to go to the store. All right, before I go to the crib. Mind you, Sunoco right around the corner from my crib. All right, I'm going to the store. I get out the car, boom. I'm going in, going to the store. Old head, walking out the store. So I'm not even paying him no attention walking out the store. Now I'm, my hood radar going off. Why he walking so funny? Why his shirt up like that? Whole time, this boy is clutching on me, bro. Clutching, hand on the joint like he ready to go, bro. And now I'm furious. I'm like, oh, hey, you all right? What you? Yeah, you all right? Oh, hey, goddamn, bro. I'm ready to go in here, get something to drink and go to my crib. Like, I get it. It's rough out here. I don't know what you thought was about to happen, if I was going to rob you or try to steal your car. But what if that would have went left, bro? I would have just tripped or did any sudden movements and you already here with it and would have took my life, and now I don't go home to my daughter, bro. That had me furious the whole rest of the night, bro. And that's because, like you said, it's a cycle of things. That man on angles, because it ain't no telling, you know what I mean, what's going on. And even though I'm not on that tight time and we brothers and we black, it's just his mental is there.
So we just released an episode today, and in that episode, that's exactly what we were talking. I'm mad that we talked about on that episode and not this one.
Me so hot, bro.
Because we talked. The whole point was about people scaring other people because they're scared. Like, how crazy is that?
I'm in the crib snapping on this man and my lady like this. Like, damn, you shouldn't even be outside if you feel like that though, bro.
Yeah.
Why you even coming outside,
Especially
bro?
You said it was like later in the evening.
First of all, I had on all blue. Go watch the Sipping with Sammy interview. I got a whole blue outfit on. I ain't even on all black ski mask, nothing.
Yeah.
What's your whole thing? You just scary right now.
Paranoid.
Just too much. Somebody did you wrong out here. And now every black young man is a statistic. Until you pop the wrong person and now you go to jail for life because you shot an innocent guy.
Or God forbid,
I could have went to pull out my cell phone. My phone could have been ringing and he's from here. It ain't like he on some like, he already hand on it, shirt up. Because that's what made me like, why his shirt up like that? And I'm digging and I'm like, yo.
And just thank God for you being...
Like flashing before my eyes, like, oh, this is it. I don't even know what's going on. Like,
but thank God you were paying attention.
Exactly. The hood kicked in. I'm thinking like, this somebody from the past is what it was. Man, we got to cut that. I mean, hey, like, hopefully things have changed. But, it's Philly, man. Like, I love my city, man. So, I felt like, I disarmed it with my my heart, my energy. Like, oh wait, I ain't even on that type time, bro. Yeah, I grinded him up a little bit, like, God, get the fuck out of here, shit, scary ass. But still, it's like he could have still popped me, like, oh, you want to talk, get youngin', you know what I mean? It's just yo, man, it's wicked out here, man. So we gotta cherish every day and love each other more, man. And things have changed. Things have changed.
Well, we thank God for your spirit of discernment.
No doubt.
Because if you weren't on point, because that's why it's important. Remember, I tell y'all sometimes I don't be paying attention. This is why it's important to always pay attention.
Always
gotta pay attention.
And like I told him too, I'm like, what happened if I was armed and now I felt some type of way? Because there's people out here that take that the wrong way. Like, you gonna
let their emotions
control on me? Like, yo, that ain't. Some people don't take that lightly, bro. But that's true. Hey man, it's Philly, man, but Philly's still a beautiful place, man. It
is. Like you said, every city has their hood. City like, got I remember going to Wisconsin and being like, so where do black girls get their hair done here?
Go to the hood in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Go to
Milwaukee
and see.
You see.
Y'all be thinking Philly like crazy. Man, it's places around the world that we ain't got nothing on them. Cause you make you long for Philly. Like, what? Philly is everything. And
I feel like Philly is a city also, like, not just the Philadelphia episode, but I feel like Philly is a city where also you can like avoid a lot of trouble minding your business. Right?
I tell everybody, visitors that all the time. Come here. Mind your business. Don't be drawn. That's a Philly word. Don't be all in. Everybody been in the mix. You cool. Yeah. You are a great. Nobody. We not like that. We don't just target people for no reason. Yes. You got to be doing something to us, like staring for past 10 minutes. Now I got to be like, damn, what is you looking at, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Just
be aware, but mind your business.
That's all.
Well, Will Smith say, just mind your
business. Mind your business. That's like, all you got to do, man.
That's it. That is my probably like if I had like a surviving Philly like list. Right? The number one thing is mind your business, because I promise you gonna be a lot safer.
When the sun come through, we turned it to the Philly.
It's the Philly edition.
It gotta be that, like, baby.
It's the Philly edition. We ranted raving about Philly for sure.
No doubt.
But we are about to get into. So the son has been in a few movies, right? You can name all your movies in a minute because I don't know all of them. I recently checked out one. I believe Jimmy the Saint was on production.
Shout out Jimmy the Saint. Shout out Jim, man. Just got off the phone with him.
We're trying to get him on the podcast. Hopefully we'll get him on soon.
Got to. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna line that up for you.
Yeah, like I sent him the DM, so we'll try to make that happen. We'd love to talk about, but I do like a lot of his movies. I'm a big indie person in general. Like anyone doing something independent, I'd rather support that than anything mainstream. So Tubi has become like, not all Tubi, but Tubi owes me a check, you see, because I talk about Tubi almost every episode, right? So Tubi, we need to get this relationship together. You need to cut the check, and I'm going to get to you because it seems like every time I go to talk about a movie, it's a Tubi movie.
Cut that check, because we the one making you that money, Tubi.
Hello, you know what
people is watching all your little hood classics,
okay.
Tubi.
They
so
are.
Cut the check to my dog. Yeah, man. Real rap.
Because I keep speaking your name, and it won't happen like this. I can say Ubi. All right, I can say to be. Right, I can say anything. So get y'all numbers together. All right, I'll be sending my invoice. So, but we watched the movie. Jimmy Saint Productive. I think it starred Wild Tuna.
What's up, Tune?
I can't remember
Rome, your favorite rapper.
Yeah, and boom,
Shout out Rome.
So it was those two. They starred in this movie. It was called The Ultimate High. So they basically stumbled upon this bag. They were like a crap job. They hated the job. Yeah. And they were just kind of like doing what they had to do. And they found this bag, and it had some things that could make them some money, and then it had some money, a lot of money. So they like making their plays, they getting it all together, and they hit this spot, boom. They hit this spot, boom. They hit this spot, boom. They hit all these spots. Oh, shout out to my homeboy Leaf Blanco. He was in there too. Yes, it was like boom, boom. They hit all these spots, and then they're like, oh, wait, the bull's looking for it. So the guy whose stuff it is, this guy escapes from jail. He's looking for his bag. They got the bag. They making plays with the bag. They making moves. They making more bread off the bag. Like they doing a big one with this bag, right? And the whole time, the owner of the bag is looking for it, and he's like with some type of crazy cartel. It's just all this crazy, y'all. Tapping. It was super decent. It was definitely interesting.
Yes, it was.
But then you have Son of the 215, who's one of the people that they like getting money with.
No doubt.
And he pulls up, and he got the girl. He's got the car. He's got like the little slick lies. He's talking.
Come on,
he's like, "This what you want, mama? Here, take this." He hands her like $80 million. Here, take this. Shut up. Bill, you okay? You all right? Like your character was definitely funny. I definitely have to say it reminded me of like Uptown Guys.
Cash.
Yeah, that was a good character.
No doubt.
Did you enjoy playing the character? That was a cool,
I enjoyed playing Cash, man. Cash was dope, man. Cash, you know, I wish I could expand on Cash a little more, man. You know what I mean? But the whole movie was dope. You know what I mean? But Cash, my character, I guess he was like basically one of their little connects to somebody that they would deal with in the street. It seemed like he's already getting to it on his own.
Right.
He trying to help them out. You know, let me see what y'all got, whatever. Of course, he had his lady with him. She was nagging and all that. So
yeah, they had y'all waiting.
Yeah, he played the money game. Like, look, we gonna go blow this bag. You be all right. Give me a couple minutes. But Ultimate High, definitely dope. And shout out Jimmy the Saint. Like I said, I just got off the phone with him because we just shot something epic that's on the way, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, can I talk about it? Can I give it?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, listen. Oh, so I put it all in the one bag for you. Like, so, of course, it was the Ultimate High. I starred in a movie called Saturday with Red Snapper, Marley Cobain. That's a comedy. Shout
out Red Snapper. She's so funny.
She killed it. Her and Molly Cobain was the stars of it.
Molly Cobain's funny too.
Me and Freeway had one of our hits in there. Ironic. Listen for that. The soundtracks be crazy too. I be all over them soundtracks too. You know what I mean? But
you can sometimes hear it in the movie if it's like an action scene. So you're like, I think I know this voice. I'm gonna give you
rappers a little jewel, a gem, man. Get them placements. Get your records in them shows, in the movies. Don't even matter if it's a Tubi movie, because you never know who gonna watch it. People are all around the world watch that, and when they hear a song they like, now they looking for you. So I played in that. I also starred in a movie called Stick Up Boys with my youngin' Taj. He's super dope, great little actor. He's polished, on his way to the top. I played a character by the name of Lucky. I also played in Nobody's Son. Yeah, I played the character by the name of Adam. You know, that's one of my favorite Jimmy movies.
What's that one about? Because I saw that one. It's like a little bit older, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. That was the first one I ever was in. So Nobody's Son is really based on the the drug pandemic in Philly, the homelessness, and the gun violence, all wrapped in one. Oh yeah, I'm into it.
And it's a little kid, and he's homeless. He's on the streets, living on the streets. And it's
what
really,
the baby's homeless?
Yeah, the kid Taj, he's living on the street, and it's really Jimmy put a spiritual twist on it, because we all got names out of the Bible, biblical names. Adam, you know what I mean? John. It's you'll see. I don't want to give all the character away. You got to go watch it, but it's super dope.
It's available on Tubi.
It's available on Tubi. It's called Nobody's Son. Watch it. Dope actors in it from all over the place. Lauren Mack. So many dope people in there. And then Complicated Affair, I had a cameo in there. Me, Del P, and Freeway is in there playing cards at the table, already certified.
Wait, I did see A Complicated Affair.
Yeah, we in there.
Y'all.
That's crazy.
Check out A Complicated. That one got crazy. Check out A Complicated
Jimmy be getting
Affair.
In this bag.
I forgot about that one.
My starring role. This is my lead role, my first lead role. Ooh. And it's called A Target on My Ops. And basically what it's about is everybody want to call my phone. You see what's going on in my life. It's about a young guy, and he's trying to take care of his family, and he's, heavy in the streets. And put it like this, his past come back to haunt him. You know what I mean? His past come back to haunt him, and he got to do what he got to do to make things right. You know what I mean? Is protect his family and keep the crown that he's earned. And it's called The Target on My Ops. It's starring myself, my man Raw Bucks, Bipolar Music, RA Certified, Red Snapper, so many people in there.
Actually, RA Certified, I'm gonna bring him up here too, because he's got quite a few movies.
In the movie game, and he's a dope artist. So many people, many people in this movie. Freeway, I just got the call that Freeway is gonna be making a cameo in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
We all over the soundtrack.
Shout out to Freeway and the stimulus package too. Man. I didn't finish. We're gonna review it when I finish it.
We're gonna try to get him up here too, man.
Yeah, listen, we gotta get everybody. Everyone who's doing some work.
When I leave, I'm putting the back calls out, like putting the back signal out.
Send them over. We got them dates.
But we all over the soundtrack. Me, him, Core, PD Crack. You know what I mean? Of course, I got the album out, Midnight Train to Philly. So some of the singles off of this is on the Target on My Ops soundtrack. Me and Jimmy got a dope record. And I just tapped into the acting world and I love it. But Jimmy the Saint is the real mastermind behind that. And I just want to thank him for giving me the opportunity to even step into that lane and taking a chance on somebody that was fresh into the acting game and believing that I could get the job done. So Target on My Ops coming this summer, man. Look out for it. We're going to make sure, the podcast they up there at the review, Bug and Pink, and make sure they pull up.
We'll bring the mobile mics out.
So they can come up and cover it and get y'all what's going on, man, because it's definitely going to be a banger. Put it like this, hood classic. Menace, Juice, Boys in the Hood, all that, your favorite hood classics.
Target on My Ops.
Y'all gonna be saying Target on My Ops, man. Benny Gunn, son of 215, aka Benny Gunn, coming real soon, man. So look out for it.
I love that. So I do want to let everyone know, check out all the Jimmy the Saint movies, only because him and Black De Niro are the only, not the only, but I say the two.
Tracy Parsons too. Yes.
Tracy Parsons. Yeah. Okay, give me some names. I'll say shout them out because those are the people that I see like pushing movies like back to back. You go type in their name.
Yeah, Gutter Films.
Shout out to Gutter Films. I know Gutter. Yeah,
Shop Mosley and all of them. Man.
Yeah,
we gotta support support our own. We gotta support Philly, man.
And we always see the same names. I know Gutter Films has done a lot with Jimmy saying as well, pushing out these movies back to back to where you don't have to go to the industry. You can go indie and you can support somebody. It may not be somebody you know, but who cares? It's somebody who's doing something from the muscle, right? They build a community and building networks to make things happen for other folks as well. So like that's somebody, if anything, that's somebody's support. Just based off the efforts and everything that's being done. That's somebody's support based off that. Not to mention the art is good. Like who? Y'all seen that movie? You seen that movie? Who?
Shout out
Tiana Brown.
Tiana Brown. Who? If you go look at Who in the wedding scene, you hear a song in the background. Do you believe in love?
Yeah. It's like a remix version.
That's the son, man.
Look at that. You never know. But that was a super good movie, y'all. Like Who was one of the movies that make you be like,
really had me in the crib like, what?
No, facts.
Tap my wife, be like, babe, you see that?
You see? Same.
This is what I be talking about. This is crazy out here. Yeah.
And it has a message in it. It's also like support. It has messages.
Can I? I think I can. Yeah, I can.
Say it.
I can
give y'all. We're gonna review the movie
I can
anyway.
give y'all an exclusive right here.
Oh, okay, wait.
I had to think about, did I sign anything that said I couldn't? I don't think I think I'm in the clear. And if not, T, forgive me. I love you. So she just signed me on to play the lead role in her next movie.
Woo! We love that.
Dear Mama. It's going to be about the drill music problem that's going on in the city. I play a drill music artist, and let's just say what happens when, music crosses over into our reality, and with a message these young cats need to hear out here about what's going on with this whole drill music thing in Philly. So, she tapping in, man. Her and Jimmy, man, like, yo, I'm just happy to be from Philly, man. I'm just happy.
Tiana Brown, really, I thought, especially for it's like females always root for the females. It's a little bit male dominated game, especially, especially in the art industry where you just like it's a male dominated game. You gotta be like, all right, we got a couple for
y'all
us.
Got it. Shout
out to Tiana Brown. I don't know if I reached out to you, but if not, I definitely will be, because I just loved Who so much, and I did want to review it as well, because it's a movie that I watched 3 times.
Classic.
And all 3 times I watched it, I got something like different. There was parts that I missed just because it was like it was one of those intricate movies where you had to pay attention.
Crazy.
Even shout out to, oh my god, I'm not even thinking of her name.
What's the movie?
Lady S. She plays in Who too. Shout out to, I think her name was Lady S. Shout out to you, Queen. You did your big one in there. You did your big one in there as well. I just felt like it was one of those movies that was like, had me like,
and that's super dope right there. That she said she watched it 3 times, man.
Yeah, because I knew that I was missing stuff.
Philly now. Imagine we all on that type time. Imagine if it don't cost you nothing to support. Imagine if the biggest to the smallest came through and sat down on this couch, just because this is a Philly podcast, supporting Philly, projects and music and entertainment and artists. What's wrong with that, man? That's my job as the son, to make us understand that. Like,
if Philly could unite,
baby, home.
If Philly could unite, they could take over.
Because best believe these higher ups in these offices y'all want to be in so bad, the first thing they want to know is that you got your backyard on smash. Trust me, I've been there. I done had them tell me, yo, listen, you dope. All you got to do is get them bells ringing in your city. And that's when I said, oh, for real? Oh, okay. Son of the 215 it. You know what I mean? So your backyard, man, you can't do nothing without conquering home first. You know what I mean? These are the people that's going to spread it out to the world for you, man. So, we got to be supporting each other. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's dope. She watched it 3 times. I'm going to make sure you got to come up here and sit down with her for that, man.
Yeah, I want to review the movie. I thought it was the movie was heavy. It had a lot in it. So, yeah, we gonna get it together, y'all. We gonna get it together.
Yeah, no doubt.
I do appreciate you coming through.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Make sure you guys stream the new album, Midnight Train to Philly.
Out right
Got some
now,
definitely
man.
some dope with the beef and broccoli. Oh man, I heard a little bit. You know what I mean? But make sure you guys check it out. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
So you guys can follow something. Where can they follow you at?
They can follow me on all platforms, all social media platforms, man. Y'all know the logo. Y'all know the motto. The new Philly Samurai Son of the 215. SON of the 215 on everything, man. Just search it, and I'm popping up, or come through Philly. I'm gonna pop out. You understand me?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show the gist.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. You dig?
So make sure you guys are following Ranting Raving on Instagram. Make sure you're following Stereotype Radio on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed on YouTube to Stereotype Radio, so you guys can get all the updates when we upload the clips, when we do the episodes, that sort of thing. You guys are ready. Make sure you guys are grabbing your pink drinks. He's got that strawberry tequila red. This is a passion fruit strawberry tequila that is
this right here. This right here.
Yeah, it's crazy. It get crazy. So make sure you guys are tapped in, and make sure you guys come see us next week and stay locked in, because once you locked in, ain't no switching up. We'll see y'all next week.
New Philly.